morning. This is the Late Report. Well, a rubber tire fell off the downtown Seattle monorail on Tuesday and struck a rental car driven by a man visiting from Scotland. The good news, the man was able to redeem the tire at Les Schwab for free beef. Well, the Castle Sex Superstore chain has opened outlets in Tacoma and Silverdale and plans 10 more Sex Superstores in the Puget Sound area. Brian, can we get a price check on the economy-sized pack of French ticklers? Thank you. The Seattle City Council is considering adding public toilets to the new bus shelters downtown. Council members say it's not so much for convenience as it is to get riders used to that smell before they get on the bus. Baby boomers, their years of drug and alcohol abuse behind them, have been lining up to buy tickets to Yanni's Tribute World Tour 1998 concert tomorrow at Key Arena. Says one happy ticket buyer, it's the only concert I can go to and still wake up the next day remembering absolutely nothing. Henry, we need a cleanup on the lubricant aisle. Darrell, Irvin, president of the Seattle Seahawks Alumni Association, was charged with assault and resisting arrest at a bar in Chelan. Even with the arrest, Irvin still won this month's Most Well-Behaved Seahawk Award. Well, a federal grand jury indicted 6 Washington State men for trafficking in illegally harvested geoduck clams. It's just like I predicted. When geoducks are outlawed, only outlaws will have geoducks. Attention, Castle Superstore shoppers. We have a special on geoducks. Aisle 5. The U.S. Department of Energy will impose one of the largest fines in the history of the nuclear safety program against the main contractor at Hanford for violations including leaving an open, unlatched wagon loaded with plutonium sitting unattended in a corridor. Energy officials say what really made it bad was the hand-lettered sign saying, "Free plutonium." And now, with a commentary, is our own Pat Cashman. Pat?
John, thank you. That's very nice, thank you. Did you follow the Washington State Legislature much this year, John?
I have to say I didn't. No.
I didn't follow the legislature too closely myself because of the restraining order. But, but when the legislature adjourned a couple of weeks ago, among the bills they sent to the governor's desk was one that would require dairy farmers to keep cow manure out of rivers and streams. What an excellent idea. But the word manure was substituted in the bill with the euphemism nutrient. So cows apparently no longer make what they used to. They make nutrient pies now. And I think the idea behind the word change, according to legislators anyway, was that if farmers would start thinking of manure as fertilizer and not waste, they might be a little more careful about what they do with it. Well, I think the new bill is a wonderful idea, but I think that that new word should not only be applied to the dairy industry, but indeed to our everyday conversation. Because substituting nutrient for that offensive 4-letter word commonly used as a crude term for excrement, and I think you know the one I mean, would be a welcome change in our daily discourse. For example, next time you hit your thumb with a hammer, would it be so hard to cry out, "Oh, nutrient, my thumb!" Or when you're skiing out of control, how about yelling, "Holy nutrient, I'm going to hit that tree!" And it would certainly sound a lot classier to point out to a friend, "Excuse me, Marvin, I believe you have nutrient on your shoe." From now on, when some nutrient head cuts you off in traffic, instead of giving him a nutrient-y look, just roll down your window and say, "Hey, watch where you're going, nutrient for brains." Or when some nutrient heel in the office is spreading a bunch of bull nutrient around about you, call him on it by saying, "Hey, you chicken nutrient, cut the nutrient and wipe that nutrient-eating grin off your face, too, you dip nutrient." Well, all I'm saying is let us begin today to make nutrient our new preferred word for organic waste. It will make even a nutrient-y day seem better, and that's no nutrient.
Well, thanks, man. I mean, you want to go get nutrient-based after the show?
I say what, John?
You want to go get... That was great, by the way.
Thank you.
How'd you like to go get nutrient-faced after the show?
Oh, good. Let's do that.
Jeez. That was a pretty nutrient-y segue, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Finally, some rare ceramic sculptures created by the great 20th century artist Pablo Picasso are going to be exhibited in September at the Art Museum in Tacoma. The exhibit fulfills Picasso's deathbed wish of someday having his art on display in Tacoma. This has been The Late Report. Thank you, and we'll be right back.